March 24th, 2016 saw the release of Dark Souls 3, the third installment and the final installment in the Dark Souls trilogy. This game went on to be one of the greatest and most acclaimed Dark Souls Soulsborne game in general ever created. And we've never had a fourth one, we've never had a continuation other than the two DLCs that came out with Dark Souls 3 later on in its life cycle. So, after a full 10 years later, it's time to journey back to Lothric and see if this game still holds up to this very day.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old Lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, Saint of the Deep. Farron's Undead Legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Here we are, guys, in Dark Souls 3, my favorite Dark Souls game ever made. And the character I tried to make look good, it did not work. Let me tell you. It was the complete opposite of looking good, actually. But I tried as hard as I possibly could. Anyways, I have not touched this game since I went... What's in here, buddy? I don't know where the hell that guy just came from, but we're not dealing with him. Anyways, like I was saying, I have not touched this game since I 100%ed it and got every single achievement. So, here we are back inside of Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3. This is probably like my most beaten Dark Souls game ever, I want to say. Which could be wrong. It might be Dark Souls 1. But I've played this game a number of times. I can't allocate my flasks here, unfortunately. I think I gotta wait to get inside of Firelink Shrine. I missed. I completely actually messed up that complete jump. Anyways, as you guys can tell, we did pick the mercenary because, of course, he's starting with, or she's starting with the twin blades, which is absolutely the #1 thing you want when it comes to Dark Souls 3. The twin blades are just so good. And of course, if you guys don't know, as soon as you pull that out, if you just start hitting Gundyr, I'm doing way less damage than I thought I was. Ow. Oh, he did a mutation. I don't have Pontiff's left eye, so hitting him multiple times doesn't do what I wanted it to do. Either way, Gundyr's down. Again, you can tell I've played this game too many times to count. Honestly, just by the way I just beat him, and all I did was move once. Well, not move once, but I got hit once. So you can tell I've played this game way too much. Anyways, let's head over to Firelink Shrine. Gotta watch out for the enemies that are up here too. There isn't many of them, but there are some. As you guys can tell, there's 2 guys there. Then we're just gonna go ahead and run directly into Firelink Shrine and put down our coiled sword so we can go up to the high wall of Lothric. Alright, second bonfire lit. Can we allocate and all that now? To be completely honest with you. Oh wait, I think we gotta talk to her to allocate. Well, I didn't want to level up yet, but I want to allocate. I don't remember how to do that. Wait, these are dex weapons.
Farewell, Ashen One, made of...
How do you allocate again? Like, am I dumb? Am I dumb? Oh, wait. It's Andre. That's how you allocate. Never mind. Allocate. Boom, there we are. And we don't have any Estus shards, so it really doesn't matter. Be careful. There we go, and then we can go ahead, get rid of that, because I don't use any magic in these games at all. That's just my whole thing. A lot of people do use magic, because magic makes the game 10 times easier. That's for any Dark Souls game, by the way. Any Dark Souls game, you put magic, you're just like basically running through everything. I'm more of strength. Well, at first I was strength, now more like dex builds with like Elden Ring, Night Rain, and all of them. They're just more dex builds. I don't know. I like being able to hit faster and get as much damage done as possible. But it's always been strength or dex. between the two of them. So, here we are, the High Wall of Lothric. Go ahead and hit our first bonfire. And let's go and continue on. High Wall of Lothric isn't too hard to get through. Ow. Try to get as much, whatchamacallit as possible. He's gonna do his thing, and they're all gonna come after. Okay. Whoa. I don't know what you are, but I'm gonna take you. Where is... Ow. The dragon... That actually probably should have killed me. The dragon hasn't come, which is weird. Okay. Okay. Out of my way. Alright, buddy. Oh, you tried to backstab me? Okay, just run, just run. Bye, guys. Let him do his thing. I missed. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We are fine. We are perfectly fine. Okay, we need to drop down. Here, we don't have any Estus, which is not good, but we're just gonna wait for this big guy to walk around again, and then we're gonna run right towards that door and try to get the elevator and the shortcut done, because I have a feeling we are going to die here. Okay. Drop. Take the ember. Definitely gonna want that. Any embers is good. Watch out for this guy with the crossbow. Watch out for that guy right there. Just go hit the elevator. Bye. I want to see if they like run off. They did not. Alright. Here we are all the way back up here. What we're gonna do really fast is head back up here. I knew that dog was gonna stop that. Are you gonna let me rest? What are you doing? Okay, there. We're gonna rest at the bonfire, and then we're just gonna make a go for it back to the elevator really fast. Drop. Drop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Bye, buddy. Just in case I do die, I want that elevator back up there so I don't end up running right off the edge like an idiot later. Okay. So, now that we're here, we're just going to go ahead and run to the top of the stairs over there so we can grab the banner. And then we'll go fight... Okay. Then we'll go fight Vort right after and get ourselves to the undead settlement. Honestly, I don't know how far we're gonna make it. Like I've said, I've played this game so many times.
This fell evening and go through the other. What on earth?
We're just gonna go ahead and kill her now. Get it over and done with. I mean, we're not gonna get it to Pontiff. Or not Pontiff, the dancer. But still, might as well go ahead, take her down. Definitely not going to try the dancer this early on. That would be insane. Maybe at the end we will come back and try the dancer and see if we could beat her with, I mean, a new build. I don't think that is even possible. Well, actually, I've seen people do it, but still, we'll see exactly how this goes after Vort and after we get to Undead Settlement. Like I said, I don't know how far we're making it. Hey, Fort. How you doing today, buddy? Hit. Oh, okay. I definitely pressed the B button. Okay. I definitely pressed the B button. Go ahead and heal. Okay, come on. Just stay behind him as much as possible. He's gonna do his whole little charging thing. And then he's gonna do this, which if we get behind him, it gives us free range to just attack him. Oh great, I'm frostbitten. Okay. Come on. There we go. First attempt, not too bad. We did take more hits than I would have liked, but again, not bad. Let's go ahead and use the bonfire. And wait for this door to open so we can head to Undead Settlement below. One of the coolest scenes in any Dark Souls game. And not to mention, look, you could just see everything. So on the bridge there, like if you look, right? The Undead Settlement, anyways, what I'm trying to say here is this is the Undead Settlement. The bridge is right there. There's also that building over there, which I don't remember what building that is. But we start at the far end bridge going into that area over there, if you guys could see. This bridge over here, though, is like leading from, of course, the castle to there. But it's just really cool to be able to see that and know exactly like where you're landing and everything. Is just amazing. But yeah, we land right there. That is where we find, I forgot his name, but the guy that's over there that comes back to Firelink Shrine. And you can see everything else, basically. Like, if you look further on, I believe, well, that's where it leads to the Road to Sacrifices. That's the church we actually have to go to, and then that will, of course, lead us down. Anyways, I just thought it'd be cool to, you know, look at all the areas from up here. All the places around. Very different from one. Let's hit our bonfire. And let's continue on. Yeah, let's just... Well, actually, let's rest and get our Estises back. And then we can continue on through the Undead Settlement and make our way as far as possible. Like I said, I don't know how far we're going to make it through. I think we're just going to make it to the other bonfire. And then maybe we will try the dancer. Maybe we'll take our hand at it before we end the video. We'll do like 2 or 3 attempts. Alright, sir. Alright, run, run, run. Ow. Run, run, run. Come on. Out of my way. Move. I'm gonna die. Like, I couldn't go anywhere. Let's try this again. Usually I never have an issue getting through. Alright, we're going to come over here. We're just going to go ahead and cut this. Then drop down. And then we're just going to run. Grab the Estus shard. And then just keep ourselves moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Anyone who's played Dark Souls 3 knows you just run through Undead Settlement at this point. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Out of my way, sir. Ow. Out of my way. Okay. Drop down. I actually did not mean to run forward. I meant to run behind that guy. But we're already here, so we might as well just keep it moving. That worked. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. I have a better idea. With all of them there, what we're gonna do is head back over this way and hit up the bonfire. This way, we can actually, not die. And in case we do die, we at least spawn here and not spawn all the way back at the beginning of Undead Settlement. Because that is not a good thing. Alright, listen here, buddy. I'm not worried about you right now. We might actually try the cursed Greatwood. Honestly. Give that a attempt. Ow. Ow. I usually don't have issues here either. That actually almost killed me. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Oh my god, I forgot he throws it here. Alright, we're good. We are good for now. Alright, let's try this boss. If this boss does not turn out good, we'll go Dancer. If this boss turns out good, we'll still go Dancer, but we'll only give it like 2 attempts. So let's see how it goes. First of all, let me go ahead and take out this guy. All the red-eyed guys you want to take out as soon as possible, because they just do an insane amount of damage. Go ahead and heal. Let him kind of fight off those ones. I forgot that hand doesn't have a thing. Run around. Okay, I got stuck on his foot. We can't do that yet. There we go. First hit, first hit. We're gonna go ahead and hit these sets here. There we go. Second hit. I think that's the one that breaks the ground. Yeah, it does. And then that should kill the enemy. It does, okay. Now he spawns his arm. I forgot he does that. I actually completely forgot he does that. Alright, let's go ahead and try our hand at Dancer. First, we're gonna go try to level up a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna talk to her. I don't know if we... Okay, we can. Let's do 1 in dex and 1 in health. Get our dex up a little bit here. And then we're gonna go ahead. Alright, and then that puts us at 5 Estus Flask uses. So, we're gonna go ahead and travel to Vort. Okay. Now we just have to head all the way back up the stairs to that room. So I'm hoping we can get through this without taking a single hit. Because when it comes to the Dancer, we want to try to do this with full health. If not, we are kind of screwed right off the bat. Ow. Alright, 1 hit isn't bad. He didn't take that much health away. It's just handling the rest. Okay, so we're going to come back here. Alright. Let's attempt the Dancer. We got 2 attempts here. That. Do we even count that as an attempt? Honestly. Okay, let's try this again and not, you know, suck. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's actually not die right away. I almost died right away again. I'm dead again. Alright, one more attempt. For content, of course. Always for content. You almost killed me again. You killed me again. Okay. Anyways, that's Dark Souls 3 in a nutshell, basically. So if you guys played Dark Souls 3, Back when it first came out, let me know down in the comment section below. Me personally, I did not start playing this game until much later, honestly. I think it was only a couple years after this game came out that I started playing the Dark Souls series, and then I started playing Elden Ring and all that. It was when Elden Ring came out that I really got into the franchise, and after that, I've played almost every single Souls game ever except for Demon Souls. I've played Bloodborne and beaten it. I've played Elden Ring and beaten it, Night Rain and beaten it, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, of course, and Sekiro. So anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching today's episode of Dark Souls 3, or Nostalgic Nonsense of Dark Souls 3, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Goodbye, and remember to stay timeless.